All right, let's get this show on the road. What's going to happen here if this microphone keeps working for me? Test 1, 2. We have our three captains up here, which I'm going to introduce right now. Legends of the game. They've decided their picking order. It was going to be a random draw to decide order, but they actually worked it out amongst themselves. So there's, the shady dealings are already going on. It'll be interesting to see how this turns out, but it's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Brian Voss. Picking second this evening will be the great Mark Roth. And Carmen actually volunteered to pick third right off the get-go. He is the original showman of bowling, Mr. Carmen Salvino. Okay, the way this process is going to work is Brian, for example, will make his first choice. He will write that choice on paper that we've so cleverly provided for him. He will fold it over and hand it to me. I will read the choice. I will then look to Vanna, who will move the choice from the general board over to the team. Before we get started, though, I would like to introduce this next gentleman who will be doing the first round of choices. He is our new Vice President and COO, Mr. Tom Clark.
All right, thank you very much. I'm just like David Stern here, ready to do the first round of the Geico Team Shootout, hosted by Six Flags. Here we go. Mr. Voss on the clock. With the first pick in the Geico Team Shootout, hosted by Six Flags, Brian Voss selects Norm Dew. All right. Mark Roth on the clock. He's got his. Oh yes, Norm comes up to the. Do we pose for a photo? Maybe you should stand up here. Yeah, we should have. All right. We blew that. There should have been a jersey and a hat waiting for him. We blew that. But he goes over to the ESPN announcer now, I think. With the second pick. This is the second pick. Mark Roth, on the clock, has made his selection. With the second pick in the Geico Team Shootout, hosted by Six Flags, Mark Roth selects Chris Barnes. That's a pretty big compliment picked by Mark Roth. Mr. Salvino is on the clock. Right. Well, this is the first round. For the first round, it's one pick, and then you will get the first pick in the second round. Well, I better. Okay. Okay, Carmen Salvino has made his selection. With the third pick in the Geico Team Shootout, hosted by Six Flags, Carmen Salvino selects Walter Ray Williams. Now, Kirk's going to take back over you're going to do this? All right.
No, actually, it's a surprise, Tom.
No, no.
Tom did such a wonderful job. I think he should do the whole draft. What do you think?
No, I'm out of here. Hey, congratulations. All right.
Thanks, Tom.
Okay, let me get in this picture over here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Never miss a Kodak moment. Brian Voss and Norm Duke. That came to a complete surprise to me. I didn't see that coming. We could have chiseled that one in stone, Brian. For those who like statistics, Norm Duke was selected for this competition this year by winning the Denny's World Championship. And just for good measure, he backed it up with the U.S. Open. So our congratulations to Norm. Mark Roth selected Chris Barnes. Chris Barnes qualified by winning the 2008 Bear Classic and the 2008 Don Johnson Buckeye State Classic. Last is certainly not least, Walter Ray Williams Jr. captured the 2007 Motor City Classic and the 2007 Great Lakes Classic. Our congratulations go out to those players. We're off to a great start. I also failed to explain that it is a serpentine selection, so Carmen will now have the first selection in the second round of the Geico Team Shootout, hosted by Six Flags. Carmen? Wes Smollett. Wes captured the 2008 Lumber Liquidators Earl Anthony Medford Classic. With umbrellas? With umbrellas? Do the Mai Tais have umbrellas, gentlemen? They don't know. I was informed that if anybody's interested in a fruity drink at the bar, they are serving Mai Tais, so please enjoy. I think umbrellas are extra. We have Mark Roth's second selection. That would be Parker Bone III. Parker Bone III, who won this year's Spartanburg Classic, the 2007 Spartanburg Classic. Congratulations, Parker. It was a tough selection for Brian, but he has made his decision. Pete Weber. Pete Weber. Give him some room, Corey. Is that interfering with the